Hello friends of Golf Course Quality Fertilizer. Lots of videos coming your way this year because there's just so much stuff going on and it's really easy to be able to start doing a video and talk about these things so everybody is aware. And so this has been here for, as far as I know, around 15 years. We've had Bermuda grass in our cool season grasses up north here. Before that, nobody's seen Bermuda grass, but Bermuda grass has become tolerant to cold weather. I mean, our polar vortex this winter should have killed any normal Bermuda grass, but we've been hybriding it so it can not get as much spring dead spot and all that stuff down in the transition zones. And so now it just seems like it's everywhere up here. It's just tolerant to whatever. It's ugly. It pokes itself out like a sore thumb, and we got a bunch of Bermuda grass growing right in here amongst our cool season grass. It's real stemmy, so if you're trying to pull up part of it, it's like a root of a tree almost. It's so stiff and thick. Every little nodule of this can create a whole new plant. And so if one of these nodules get cut off in your lawn and it lands somewhere and it touches some soil and stays wet long enough, it's going to create a whole new plant zone. It spreads by rhizomes and stolons, and so it's very active as far as its spreading wise, especially when temperatures are hot. And so cool season grass doesn't like it when temperatures are above 88 degrees. Warm season grasses, a C4 carbon plant compared to a C3 carbon plant, these guys actually, the hotter it gets, the happier they are. And so this is a bad hot year, right? And so we're really seeing it spread and take over large areas and get very big. I mean, this thing, if it was 150 degrees out and we could water it, we'd watch that thing grow just about. I mean, it's just very aggressive with hot weather. And so while our grass is suffering, this grass is loving every day, every minute of it, okay? And so this is what it looks like. You try to pull it up and things and it won't come up. It looks like there's a little bit of yellow nutsedge, which is also a warm season grass. It's a little baby yellow nutsedge right here. And I just pulled it up, which is a no-no. But this is yellow nutsedge. This is a guy who's really kind of yellow looking and grows up taller than the rest of your grass. We're getting a lot of yellow nutsedge. And also we're getting a lot of clover this year. With all that rain and all this heat, both of those two in particular, yellow nutsedge and clover, are really happy as well. And our Bermuda grasses, right? And so there's all kinds of Bermuda grass, so not everyone looks exactly the same. Some of them I've seen, they've got real short nodes between them and it's really compacted. Almost look like centipede grass. And so we got all kinds of different Bermuda grasses. And this is actually all interconnected. There's roots that go down 24 inches with this stuff. There's only one herbicide that can kill it, and it's Pilex. And there's some other ones like, triclopyr that has it on the label and stuff, but Pilex tends to be the best one. And I actually do a mixture for my customers of Pilex, triclopyr, micro oil, and that works really good. You have to spray it when it's 90 degrees outside, or it's not metabolizing enough to go deep enough to really do much damage. This can take 3 to 4 applications, 2 to 3 applications, and you still might have to keep a little bit back for next year for anything that happens to survive this situation if we're trying to spray and kill our Bermuda grass. One of the nice things about Bermuda grass compared to like zoysia grass kind of takes over the whole area, right? And it's more pokey and stands straight up. It's a great fairway grass actually. But Bermuda grass kind of lays over and it crawls and it kind of blends into the grass. So when we kill the Bermuda grass, there's no necessity for overseeding afterwards because we got plenty of cool season grass all in here, right? And so that will just thicken up and fill in these areas once we've killed the Bermuda grass. But there's only one opportunity really to do good damage on it in our area, and that's when we get these 90-degree temperature spikes, and you got to spray it during that time. So 88 degrees and above, that's when we're going after Bermuda grass, which is kind of strange to spray when it's warm out. But we have to, otherwise he's not growing fast enough or metabolizing fast enough in order to really take that herbicide down into the root system and kill it as deep as we can, okay? Persistence. That's what you need with this. You have to spray it, 18 days later, spray it again, maybe spray it again in another 18 days, and then next year be prepared to spray it when it gets hot again if you see it there, okay? And that is Bermuda grass. Hello, Indiana, northern Indiana Bermuda grass.